Tuesday night baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight we begin our road trip with the first of three between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball comes your way next.
Your 2023 Baltimore Orioles.
Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Derek Jeter is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Misses, ball 2. And he struck him out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Hit on the ground to short. Right to him. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. The pitch.
Leading off for the Orioles, the left fielder, Richie Ashford.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fast.
Oh, look at the diving stop. He's out.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
In now for the O's, Paul Molitor. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Pitch on the way. One out, nobody on. Struck him out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We are still scoreless. Here comes Tino Martinez, and there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Next to hit is Jose Canseco, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Into the box, Cecil Fielder, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. The 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner with that pitch, it's unhittable.
It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. To short. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
First pitch on the way.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 1. Now into the box, Steve Finley. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, this team's been playing some good ball. You know, Yogi Berra has that saying, it's getting late early in D-Row. They're starting to open up a nice lead in the month of May.
I like that line right there. Yeah, without question, this team has played well. The whole month of April, found themselves in first place with a nice division lead, and they want to continue to put that foot on the throttle.
He'll try again, 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Anthony Santander, the next to bat, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Alan Trammell. Here's a hard hit ball and caught over there at first. And it takes just 1 pitch to get the leadoff man here in the third. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. The catcher Jorge Posada comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 2.
Next, it'll be Derek Jeter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Next up is Jorge Padilla.
The second baseman, Jorge.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in will be Ryan Mountcastle. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Lays off 1-0. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. The 1-1. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And stepping in, Bernie Williams. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
The center fielder, Bernie.
Now the first pitch. Pops this one up. Matthews is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 21.
Good time now to check out the Orioles Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. At the plate now, Paul O'Neill. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Another one sent foul. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there's a base hit on the line.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Stepping in now, Tino Martinez. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Now the 1-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Now the 2-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it into third base, as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley, because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So the next to bat will be Jose Canseco, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 2 and the Orioles nothing. And now in the box, Richie Ashburn back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Another 1-2 delivery. Left side. Scooped up. And there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Paul.
Now at the plate, here is Paul Molitor. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Molitor, a former Detroit Tiger, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Eddie.
Now at the plate, Eddie Matthews. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
No balls and a strike to count. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're still down. It's 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Cecil Fielder.
Cecil Fielder.
Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And that misses. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Fielder, playing here in his age 34 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Cecil Fielder goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Alfonso Soriano is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. There's ball 4. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The relay, but too late, and he's safe at 3rd.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
So now to the plate, Jorge Posada. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Into the box now, Derek Jeter skied into straightaway right. Santander waits on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Your attention, please.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
2-0 pitch on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Yankees lead it 4-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney. Ready now for Baltimore. Steve Finley leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
Williams will back up and put this away for a long out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Anthony Santander, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch on the way. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
And now, Pedro Severino struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now here's the first offering. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Tino's there to make the catch to retire the side. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. 5 innings complete. The Yankees 4 and the Orioles nothing. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in the outfielder, Paul O'Neill.
Paul O'Neill.
First pitch on its way. The 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Tino Martinez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now here's a shot out to right center field. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
To the plate now, Jose Canseco, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Canseco brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Darryl Strawberry is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Three and 0 now. Strawberry is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
The 3-1 fouled away. The 3-2 pitch, and he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now that
the next batter is Alfonso Soriano. He's 0 for 1 thus far, so a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And he fouls this one off. First and second here with nobody out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Count 1 and 2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman.
Ready now is Alan Trammell. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1-0 count. Here it is. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
So now to the plate, Jorge Posada, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Outside.
Fastball well outside. Chopped weakly to the left. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Up next for the Yankees.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roy. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
In now, Bernie Williams, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Yankees 8 and the Orioles nothing. So now into the box is Jorge Padilla. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now another 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
The 1-0 home.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The left fielder, number 1.
Richie Ashburn started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Eddie Matthews is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. They've obviously put a good amount of runs on the board, and part of that has been the 4 hits they've collected with runners in scoring position. On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so getting them on and getting them in has indeed been the name of the game for them, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Now it'll be Paul O'Neill, singled in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Here's a line drive out to left center, and this is going to get down for a leadoff base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Stepping in now, Tino Martinez. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The left fielder.
Next, here is Jose Canseco. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribbon.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Count 2-1. Ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Pitch popped up. Mountcastle over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Ricky Henderson will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. From the stretch, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees as it remains an 8-0 ball game. So stepping in is Steve Finley. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Fouled off.
Steve Finley.
High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now
up next, Anthony Santander. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a high strike there, 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop.
Next to hit, Honus Wagner. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3, go the Orioles. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
2-0.
The pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Finley. On to the lawn and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 14 on the season, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Into the box, Alan Trammell. Line to the right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
At the plate now, Jorge Posada. No balls and 1 strike. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And he's back in standing. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Here comes the 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Travis Lakins comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd, but a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Trammell over at second. Posada on at first with nobody out. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
he has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Bernie Williams stands in as he looks at ball one here. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
At the plate, Paul O'Neill, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And the run is in to score from third.
There's a saying amongst the offense, Dan, anybody can get 3 hits in a big league game. It's that 4th one that separates you.
Boy, talk about he's having a good week in one night. Can you imagine 4 hits in one game? I'd say he's having a pretty good day.
Standing in now, Tino Martinez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there on the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
In now, Jose Canseco hit the other way out toward right field. Santander is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Not too many more shots left. Bottom of the inning now.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Jorge Padilla is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Richie.
Now to the plate, Richie Ashburn, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Orioles leave 1. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. set to start the ninth in this one, and standing in is the DH, Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson.
First pitch of the AB now.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Foul ball.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Padilla ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Second baseman.
Strike. Wade Boggs steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Counts even 2-2 to Boggs. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 1. Here it is.
Ball. Count is 2-1.
Boggs, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Finley is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Jorge Posada. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Now a ball hit hard toward first. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Wade Boggs will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning. Stepping up is Paul Molitor. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. To the plate now, Eddie Matthews. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and they can't run it down. nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Matthews is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Orioles down to their final out. And stepping in is the center fielder, Steve Finley, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
13-0, the convincing final score. The Yankees took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Kenny Rogers earned his 9th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours.